Hey everyone, my name's Kelly Janae. Hail Santa, it's that time of year. Life after Lamictal. Do you believe in life after drugs? It's been years and years since I've taken psychiatric medication. I truly believe I'm better off for it. A lot of people come to this channel because you're looking for a more holistic way to feel better in your body and your mind, and your soul, by the way. For many people, pharmaceutical drugs are just not cutting it in terms of the level of healing that you're looking for. In this process of letting go of that substance, I've been also letting go of many beliefs about myself, about life, about mental health that just aren't true. Just aren't true. It's really short-sighted of us to think that if we just create some magic pill, then all of our problems will just go away. It's very, very, very short-sighted. That way of thinking does not really match up to the intensity of, first of all, the emotional experience of people who have chronic anxiety, who have chronic depression, and who have chronic suicidal ideation. The intensity of those feelings, it's not just because some brain chemistry is off or something's wrong with us. It's like we're taught to forget everything that's ever happened to the human race by the human race, and just to take the pill and forget about it. Move on. Be a functional citizen of society. That doesn't work for all of us because very deep down, maybe not even that deep down, is our core essence, our knowing, our intuition, our true self, our authentic self, our higher self, our soul. All of that is right here.
My soul is right in my belly. Belly stop. Belly stop. Belly stop.
Right here. Right here. So it doesn't feel right when we're told that we have an illness and the only way to fix it is to take pills for the rest of our life. Because you and I, we're one. We're the same energy flowing in and out, everything, all the time. What we're seeking is this connection to our source, which is in here, in our belly.
Belly stop.
In our body. Because we know on a very deep intuitive level that is all we need. It is the source of all love, all security, all nourishment, all wisdom, all knowing, all power, and it lives in our body. And our bodies are not just physical. Our bodies are actually multidimensional. We have many layers to our energetic field. Now, some people might hear that and be like, how do you prove that? Well, some things in life you have to experience in order to know them as true. I'd say that's probably true for most things, actually. If you're just taking something at face value and not feeling it in your cells and your bones and your heart, then it's not going to be true for you. And I don't expect anyone to believe anything that they don't actually believe. Through meditation, through yoga, and through energy healing work and other shamanistic practices, channeling, all of these inquiries into the nature of reality, these are what start to awaken new awarenesses of sensations in the body that are subtle, not necessarily only in the physical. Now, all of the layers of the energy field are in the physical. It's like we have all of the frequency bands connected in with our form. They might be radiating out here, but they're all starting from the core and they're radiating outward at different frequencies. This is the anatomical structure of the human form. It is layers and layers of energy that vibrate at different frequencies out to the edges of the universe, really, probably. So when we know that everything we need is in ourself, and when we start to turn on our subtle awarenesses of our subtle bodies and realize, oh, I've got an actual body connected to my cognitive processes, my mental body, that if I can learn to stabilize and clear and remove blocks and restore flow, I can start to think clearly again. And that is actually something we can do in an instant when we learn how to navigate the energy field and connect with ourselves in a deeper way. Same goes for emotions, Same goes for our physical form. Same goes for our relationships and our heart field. All of this is in our body. We don't have to seek it anywhere else. And every time we do seek it somewhere else, it's really us just projecting. And that's why all of the experiences in our life, good and bad, will lead us back to ourself, including depression, anxiety, and suicidal ideation. There's the beauty in seeing our illness, not an illness, our malady as a gift. Every single time that we go back into that cycle of, oh, I'm anxious, oh, I'm depressed, oh, I want to die, it's an opportunity. And actually the only way that we can stay stable, that we can stay connected, that we can stay okay in those moments is to connect even deeper with ourselves. Often this means getting help from someone else because we don't know what to do. If we fall into depression all the time, we don't know what to do about it, we don't have any more skills than we did last month, it's gonna be the same cycle and we're only gonna hit the same place over and over again. But if we can just go a little bit deeper into that depression, underneath it, that's where the stuff is. That's where the stuff is in our bodies, in our emotional bodies, in our mental bodies, where our belief systems live. It's in here. So the process of healing depression, anxiety, suicidal ideation is an inside job. It's an inside out job. And this was my intuition when I started doing this work of getting off of medication and devoting myself to figuring out how to feel better naturally. And the more and more that I dive deep into healing, the more and more it becomes clear that the ultimate path is in. And that's the path that we're scared of when we are depressed and anxious. We're terrified of our own feelings, but it's okay because when we get the help to actually feel those feelings and touch base with our real needs inside, holy moly, you all, like, wow. Life force energy is released. Whoa, 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 whoa. Life force energy starts to flow back through our meridians to plug us back into the earth, plug us back into the sky, align our center line so that we are feeling balanced, so that we know and we remember that we are lovable and powerful. Healing depression, anxiety, and suicidal ideation doesn't require taking anything to numb anything, because numbing doesn't work. There is something to be said for momentary needs of numbing at times when we do not have the skills to handle it. But the problem is when we don't go past that stage of, oh, I just don't want to feel it, we don't grow. And those of you who are attracted to this channel, to this type of teachings, to this type of work, know that on an intuitive level because you came here to be of service. Part of your purpose is to do that healing work on behalf of your entire lineage. You are here for a reason, and your depression, anxiety, and suicidal ideation, paired with your passionate desire to heal it a different way, is all pointing towards your purpose. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on.